what I have here is our LAMP Words for Life app on our iPad. And what you're seeing right now is the full vocabulary that you can get on LAMP. So if you ever want to change the vocabulary, you can just go up here to vocab, choose new vocab, and then you have all your options that you can choose. So we have our one-hit vocab, our Words for Life transition vocab, our full, which is what I'm using, and Spanish and English, and then you have your vocab down here that you can personalize yourself. So I personalized one and I'm going to go on our language lab. Okay, so we have our full set of vocabulary right here, but some kids can tend to get fixated on one button, or you feel that certain buttons that they don't need. So you can hide or show whatever buttons you want, and to do that you go up to our menu, you go down to vocab builder. So vocab builder allows you to search the buttons that you want to be shown on here. So we have to turn it on first, and then so let's say we were having a therapy session and we were talking about vegetables. So I type in vegetable and it's not checked. I check it, and now that button is going to be on our vocab list that we just want to focus on. Maybe we want to talk about some fruits too. So we'll add fruit in there. And maybe we want to get specific with fruit and talk about apples. We can add apple. So once we've added the ones that we want to focus on, we are going to click done. And so as you see, it's only showing what we wanted on there. So we have to go to eat. We have our fruits and our vegetables. Vegetable. Go to eat. And then we have our specific apple as well that we added in there.
Apple.
So that's how you can hide buttons. If you ever want to just get back to the normal one, normal full vocab, go back to vocab builder and just turn it right off. And then we're back to where we started. So LAMP does have tons of core vocabulary, tons of words, but sometimes they don't have everything that you are looking for. So it does allow us to add buttons, and I'm going to show you how to add a button. So let's say we're still talking about vegetables, and a kid was saying that their favorite vegetable is squash, and we don't see squash on here. So maybe that's something we want to add on this vegetable board for that child. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to menu. We're going to go to edit page. So this allows you to edit any button that you see here. So we want to click a blank slate. I'm going to go over here, and we're going to create a new button. So our button label, we want it to be squash. And our button message, we also want it to say squash as well. Okay, so once we have our button label and our button message, and we can have it pronounce it,
squash,
to make sure we like how it sounds, so that sounds good, we can select an image for it. So we can go to select image, and these are the symbols that they're gonna give you that's already programmed into the system. So we can search for squash. Oh, but nothing comes up. So if nothing comes up for what you want to search for, then you can import your own image, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to import my own image. I'm going to go to my image library. And earlier, before this video, I had found just a little picture of squash that I wanted to use. And so I like how that looks. I'm going to say, let's use this. And I want my label to say squash on top like the rest of the buttons. And you can change all the colors or the font, border color, how big the button is, anything you want to do. I'm going to keep it just like the other buttons, just like it is. So we're going to save it. And now we have squash on there. Before you can actually click on it though, you have to make sure to click done up here.
Squash.
And now you have your squash button, and it always brings you back to the home page. So that's how you add a button. All right, Jade, whose turn is it?
My turn.
Okay, your turn. All right, let's see what you get. What are you gonna do with that?
Roll.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead and roll. Ooh, what did you get?
Nose.
Nose. All right. Now whose turn is it?
Ear. Turn.
My turn? Okay. What should I do with it?
Roll.
Roll. Okay. Oh. What did I get?
Eye.
I got eyes. You're right. Okay. Is that it?
Yes. Finish.
All right. Good job. So what you're seeing right now is our Proloquo2Go app on the iPad. And this is the first page that you're going to see when you open up the app. And if we want to change the vocabulary, we can just go down to our settings, go to vocabulary, and vocabulary level. So as we can see right now, I'm on basic communication. There's intermediate core vocabulary or advanced core vocabulary. So I am deciding to choose intermediate today. That I'll be using in my video because I've never used this app before, and I am a more intermediate communicator with an AAC device, and this has the same amount, as you can see, it has the same amount of buttons. The buttons numbers do not change, just the grammar of the device changes. So we have our is and can and certain small words that are in our basic communicator. So for Proloquo2Go to add any buttons that we wanted to, let's say we want to talk about food. And let's specifically talk about candy. So if we wanted to go over and go into specific candy, it would be all right here. So let's say I wanted to talk about my favorite candy, but I don't see it on here. So we're going to go down to edit. You can see up here our little plus sign. It's going to allow us to add a button. And what's cool about Proloquo2Go is that it will guess what you want and it'll kind of do everything for you. So let's say I wanted to talk about Reese's. It's a good candy. So I typed in Reese's, and it has Reese Witherspoon right now on there. But so it gives you everything that is associated with that word Reese's. So I see our Reese's Candy logo app, or candy logo right there. And you can see exactly what the button's going to look like right next to up there. So we could change it to yellow to match the other button colors. You could change the background color to that yellow as well, or there you go, keep it white. And so it looks like all the other specific candies. And when you're done with that, you are just going to click done right up here, and it saves it right there. Reese's. So let's do another one. So we're going to go down to edit. We're going to find our plus button. And so we're still on candy, so we want to talk about specific candy. How about Skittles? So I typed in Skittles, and it already has our label on there, and I think that's the best one to use as well. And it actually has already done our yellow color for us specifically. So this app will kind of guess what you want to do and will autofill a lot of the things for you, which makes it a quick and easy app to add buttons to. So we're just going to click Done.
Skittles.
Skittles. And so that's how you just add buttons on Proloquo2Go.
All right, Jade, what would you like to do today?
C-O-L-O-R. Color.
Color. Okay. What color? What do you need to color?
Things. Supplies.
You do need things. What kind of supplies do you need?
Paper.
Okay, you need a paper. All right, there's one piece of paper. What else do you need to color?
Marker.
Oh, okay. What marker do you want? What color?
Colors. Green.
Green. All right, there's your green marker. That's a very nice picture.
I want crayon too.
Oh, a crayon too? Okay, what color crayon do you want?
Colors. Blue.
Blue. Okay, here's a nice big blue one. Nice job.